Dear students, in this class we discuss about some polygonal type numericals. Okay, so first of all we consider that three charges are placed in three different positions. So this one is position A and B and C. The distance between these positions R, and this one is also R, and this one is also R. And here the three charges are placed in three different positions, plus Q, and this one is also plus Q, and this one is also, we consider that plus Q. Okay, so here we want to calculate net force on A. Net force on A position. Okay. So first one, we want to calculate the force between these two charges. Okay, so both are similar charges, so this reason we get a repulsive force. So this one is FAC. Okay, FAC is equal to, so K is a Coulomb constant and a product of 2 point charges is Q square divided by R square. So next, these two charges, in between we consider that repulsive force, the direction of force in this direction. So this one is FAB. Okay. So FAB is equal to, K is Coulomb constant and the charges Q square, why? Because Q into Q square divided by R square. Okay. Next one, we want to calculate the net force. It means a resultant force. Okay, so resultant force we will get in this direction. FR, or we consider that F net. Yes. Okay. So you already know that polygonal law of vector addition in first year classes. Okay, by using that polygonal law of vector addition, the formula, the resultant force F is equal to F1 plus F2, F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 into cos theta. So this one is a resultant force formula of it means a diagonal formula of a polygonal. Okay, so here also we consider that these two forces acting in this direction, and this one we consider that a resultant force. So this one is act like a diagonal. So that's way the force F, net force F is equal to, okay, F1. So this one is FAB and F2 FAC. Okay, both having the same magnitude. So this reason here we consider that one condition, FAC is equal to FAB is equal to F. Yes? Okay, so F net, it means a resultant force or a net force is equal to FAB is nothing but F square and FAC, so that is also F square plus 2F into F into cos theta. Okay, cos theta is there. Okay, three charges are placed at three corners of an equilateral triangle. It means, so this angle is 60 degree and this angle is also 60 degree and this angle 60 degree. It means, so this one is also 60 degree. Total we consider that 180 degree. It means theta value is 60 degree. It means cos 60. So cos 60 means 1 by 2. Okay. So cos 60 value 1 by 2. Okay. 2 get cancelled. Okay. F square plus F square. It means 2F square. F into F. F square. So totally we get 3F square. Whole. Okay. This equation we can write 3 into F. So simple formula 3 into F. Okay, F value. Okay, Q square divided by R square. Okay, the net force on A is so first one is root 3 F value K Q square divided by R square. So simple way. Suppose here we consider that 2 coulomb of a charge, 2 coulomb of charge, and here 4 coulomb of a charge, and here also we consider that 4 coulomb of a charge. And the distance between these two, 2 meter, and these two also 2 meter, and these two also 2 meter. Okay, we want to calculate net force on a 2 coulomb of a charge. The same thing, FAC, K is a coulomb constant. Okay, FAC. Okay, so charge is 2 coulomb, and this one is 4 coulomb. Okay, 2 into 4, 8. S, K as it is Q square. It means 2 coulomb into 4 coulomb. S 2 into 4, 8 divided by R square. Distance is 2 meter. 2 meter means 2 square means 4. S we get 2K. And here also same thing. 2 coulomb and 4 coulomb. Distance is 2 meter. And here also we get 2K. S. Then we want to calculate resultant force, net force on 2 coulomb of a charge. Okay. So here the same thing. Both having same magnitude. Okay. Same formula. So this one is force and this is also force. Both having a same magnitude. And theta value 60 degree. It means we consider that 3 into F. So 3 into F. It means root 3 into F. Root 3 into F value. So F value 2K. So simple. We can write root 3 into 2K. Simple way. Next one. Suppose we consider that 4 charges are placed at 4 corners of a square. And another one concept is there. So minus Q, plus Q, and plus Q. Okay. So distance R. Okay. Minus Q and plus Q in between. Attractive force. Minus Q plus Q. Here also attractive force. S. Okay. So here also the net force. The direction of a net force. And the theta value 60 degree. S. So 60 degree. And this is also 60 degree. But here attractive force and here also attractive force. So this reason the same formula. So that is also 3 root 3 into F. Next one, the 4 charges are placed at 4 corners of a triangle. So 4 charges. Here we consider that minus Q and plus Q and plus Q and here plus Q. Okay, the position A, B, C and D. Okay, we want to calculate a net force on a C. Net force on a C. The first one, we want to calculate force between these 2 charges and these 2 charges and these 2 charges. Yes, okay, distance between these 2 charges is R and this is also R and here also we consider that R. We want to calculate a net force on a point C or a negative charge. Okay, first one we want to calculate force between these 2 charges. these two charges. Afterwards, these two charges. First one, the force F BC is equal to, is both having same magnitude but opposite charges. It means we get attractive force, but both having a same magnitude. Okay. So attractive force means the direction, the force direction minus q attract with a plus q, and here also minus q attract with a plus q. And here also these two charges minus q attract with a plus q charge. Okay. So first one is FBC. FBC. Okay, FBC means Coulomb constant K and charges q square and separated by distance is r square, and these two charges in between force F CD. Okay, K is Coulomb constant, product is q square and distance is r square, and distance between these two charges, distance between two charges. How to find out this distance? By using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, Pythagoras theorem, r square plus r square, it means root 2r square, it means we get r root 2. Okay, so these two charges F CA is in this direction force, we consider that F CA, these two charges, and these two charges F BC, and these two charges F C. Okay, FCA is equal to, okay, I will write here FCA is equal to, K is a Coulomb constant and product of charges q square, and the distance is r root 2 whole square. Okay, we can write this equation K q square r square into 2. Okay, so force CD is present in this direction and the force of BC present in this direction, then we get a resultant force in this direction is, so this one is F BC and this one is F CD, and in between angle is 90 degree. It means here we get a resultant force, and this theta we consider that 45 degree. Yes. Okay, so net force. So first one we consider that resultant force FR. As FR is equal to, resultant force is equal to, here also we consider that polygonal theorem. Okay, so FR is equal to FBC, FCD, both having a same magnitude. Okay, so this reason FBC is equal to FCD is equal to F. Okay, so this reason F square plus F square, F BC square plus F CD square plus 2 F BC into F CD. It means 2F into F. Okay, cos theta, angle between these two vectors is 90 degree. Cos 90, 0. Okay, so cos 90 0 means whole term is 0, then we get 2F square, whole root of 2F square. Yes, it means resultant force is equal to root 2 into F, root 2 into F. The resultant force and FCA both are acting in same direction. Those are acting along a same direction. So this reason, so these two vectors are added to each other. It means a net force F is equal to Fr plus FCA. Fr plus FCA. Okay. Net force F is equal to Fr value root 2F and FCA value FCA. Okay. FCA value is K Q square divided by 2 R square. So this reason F is equal to root 2 F value K Q square divided by R square plus K Q square divided by 2 R square. Okay, so here K Q square divided by R square take common. Right force F is equal to K Q square divided by R square into bracket root 2 plus 1 by 2.